Welcome back, meditators. Meditation Dave here with the Meditator update. And you'll notice that we were missing last month. So this is the condensed July and August months all together. And that was just entirely my fault. Most of you that are watching this probably know me personally anyway within our community. So you know that I've been working on a few different projects. And the last few years we've been building a company in particular. And so now what I'm doing is I'm just filtering my way out of that and extracting my time again so I can start focusing more completely on products for the meditation community and running this project where we can start to bring meditators together again. So excuse me for a few months while I still adapt and get myself pulled into this, and then we'll be online a bit more with more content for you guys and running a few more meditation events. So on the subject of events, in July and earlier August, we ran a couple of mass meditations again, which had about 200, 300 people join as well. So if you're one of those people, thank you very much for coming and meditating with us. It's always appreciated. Every meditator counts. You know, that's what we're all about here. And if you didn't make it to those, upcoming, we have one event coming up on August 14th at the Astana. So come here, meditate. The capacity for that, again, will be around the 400, 500 mark. So come, join in, bring another meditator. If there's someone who's on the fence about meditating, bring them, get them to get involved. And then on the 21st, we don't have it at the Astana, but we have a big mass meditation happening in Nusa Dua, which is about 45 minutes away, 30 minutes away from Uluwatu. So come into Bali, and we're projecting having between 2,000 and 10,000 meditators at that event. So if you've never been to a meditation of that size, it feels great. Come along and join in. I personally have heard your feedback as well. A lot of you have spoken to me how you love these mass meditation events. However, you think they're a little bit too short, and we get together and a large part of the whole thing is a bit of the ceremony. Then we do a bit of meditation, let's say like an hour of meditation, hour and a half of meditation, maybe a bit of yoga, and then we finish it. And how you want to be able to more fully meditate, and you want a longer space of time to get together and actually practice with people. So I'm going to start planning more events like this. One, I'm going to start running more Vipassana courses myself. So if you're interested in sitting a Vipassana course with us in person for these ones, find us on Instagram, message us with live Vipassana as the first line, and then we'll notice that and signal your interest to come and do it with us. And what I'll do is, if there's just a few people and if we've got a small venue or like my place here, then we'll run a closed live Vipassana. But if we get a lot of people that want to do a Vipassana, we'll find an open space and we can run an open Vipassana where people can come in and join. And that way we're going to be doing, if you're one of the full-time meditators, you'll be doing 12 to 14 hours of meditation a day. If you just want to pop in, then you can do as much as you want. So then that solves that problem. Also, I am going to start running 1 to 3 day events as well, where we just leave the space open for people to come and meditate, and we have it more in that container. So if you're interested in that same thing, still put live Vipassana and just let us know the type of event you'd be interested in. So I'll start running those so we can come together, and it's all good to socialize afterwards, but we're there to meditate and we get a solid amount of time in to actually produce the change that we want to see. So I've heard your feedback. We're going to do it. I've just been a bit busy the last few years, so that's why I didn't start putting it in motion, but we're ready for it now. And of course, if you have any meditation events that you're running, then feel free to message us too. Message the same page, the Instagram page, but just put meditation events as the subject line and then type it after that. We're not just here to promote our own meditation events, because these mass meditations we've been running, they're completely for free. No one's making any money off them. And if they cost any money, we sponsor them ourselves, or the monks and their organization sponsors it themselves, and we pay for everything. So if you've got a meditation event that you're running, a mass meditation event, send us the information and we'll promote it for you too. The whole aim of this project is to bring as many powerful meditators together as possible so that we can produce the Maharishi effect. Right? That's the whole point of this. So if you've got a meditation event coming up, send it to us and we'll announce it. All right, before we get to the stats, I realized that I just said August 14th and August 21st for the upcoming events. Obviously, that's in the past now. So it's September 14th and September 21st for those events. The 14th, the one at the Astana, that should have about 200 to 500 people. And the 21st, the one in Nusa Dua, which should have between 2,000 and 10,000 people. So bring your whole family. It'll be fun. All right, let's get to these stats. So we've got 2 months to talk through this time. So I'll just give a quick update of the July stats. And what we've got so far is the total meditation time that we all did collectively in July is 1,033 hours. So congratulations to anyone who took part in that. Thank you very much. And that's 62,008 minutes to those of you who are interested. Amazing. And that means that we did 43 days of full collective meditation in July. Wonderful. The total meditator count that we've got on the apps now sorry, not the meditator count, the monthly count, is we had a monthly increase of 647 meditators. So welcome to those new 647 people who joined in July. That means in July we had a total of 1,096 meditators. So that was the July count. Now the August full update. Okay, so we have had a total of 540 new people join this month. So welcome to the community, to you 540 if you're there. That means that we've got a total of 1,636 meditators as the end of August. And we've still got a couple of days left in August while we're filming this. So let's assume we'll get a little bit more than that. And then we have the number of meditators that did 1 hour this month is 69 people. So thank you very much for you 69 people who did an hour. 50 people did 2 hours of meditation. 24 people did 5 hours of meditation. And 16 people did 10 hours of meditation. Congratulations, guys. That's a lot of meditation. Well done. So the top 3 meditators this month have been in ascending order. Number 3, Tanya Tharp, a regular entry into this category. She has done 47 hours and 1 minute of meditation this month. Congratulations, Tanya Tharp. The number 2 is Maharishi, who has done 80 hours and 20 minutes of meditation. Congratulations. And the number 1 is Vishnu Venkatesh, who has done 120 hours of meditation this month. That's a whopping 4 hours of meditation every day. So congratulations, Vishnu Venkatesh. Excuse me if I'm not saying that correctly. That's wonderful. That's a good amount of meditation. So those were the total number of hours meditated in August for those top 3 meditators. And now we've got the top 3 meditators of all time. And again, in ascending order, number 3, we have, again, Tanya Tharp, who has done 104 hours and 41 minutes of meditation. Number 2 is Vishnu Venkatesh, so it's a bit of a flip of the order, who's done 172 hours and 30 minutes of meditation totally. And number 1, obviously you probably guessed who it is Maharishi, and she has done a total of 235 hours and 51 minutes of meditation. So thank you very much. Everyone give Maharishi a big round of applause. Congratulations. Thank you very much for contributing all of that to the Maharishi effect. Now, let's jump onto the continent stats and see where everyone's been meditating the most and where our meditators are gathered. So again, in ascending order, the continents listed by the hours of meditation they produced is South America at number 6, and they've had 43 members added who have added a total of 21 group meditation hours. Number 5 is Africa, who've had a total of 132 new meditators with a total of 40 group hours added. Number 4, Oceania, has only 16 meditators added, but then on 50 through group hours. So amazing. Well done, guys. You've been meditating a lot. There's not many meditators there in Australia, New Zealand, and the Micronesias, but you're doing a lot of work together. So that's good to see. In position number 3 is North America. That has 27 new meditators, but check this out, 156 group hours of those 27 meditators. Well done, guys. All right, and number 2 for August was Europe. They've got plus 58 meditators and plus 207 group hours. Amazing. Well done, guys. But then number 1, obviously, that leaves Asia, where we are right now. And they've got 294 new meditators for a total of 435 new group hours contributed. Thank you very much, guys. Well done. All right, so the continent all-time rankings now have been adjusted. And in number 6, we still have South America. And South America has 60 meditators with 59 group hours total. Still not bad when you think about it. That's an average of nearly an hour total each. Then number 5 is Oceania for 53 meditators and 78 group hours. Number 4 is Africa, who has 307 meditators but 117 group hours. Number 3 is North America with 181 meditators and 464 group hours. Then we go to Europe at number 2 again, 260 meditators, but with 642 group hours. Amazing. So we'd have to look and see who's done actually the most total to be able to get a good read of this and which individual meditator is doing the most meditation in each place. But of course, Asia's the winner again with 889 meditators, but with a total of 1,039 group hours. Well done, guys. Congratulations. And thank you all. Anyone meditating, regardless of whether it's logged on the app or not, Thank you for your service. Thank you for adding that to all of our lives. So now let's take a look at how much meditation everyone's doing. We've got a total of 154 people that have done over 1 hour of meditation. Thank you very much, guys. And then we've got a total of 109 people that have done over 2 hours of meditation. Then 53 people that have done over 5 hours of meditation. And 33 people that have done over 10 hours of meditation. Thank you very much, guys. Congratulations. And that means the total meditation time that we've contributed since the relaunch of the app is 1,803 hours. For those of you interested, that's 108,237 minutes. So congratulations, guys. We passed the 100,000 minutes mark. Wonderful. And if you want to know, that makes a total of 75 full meditation days. Congratulations, guys. We're definitely getting closer to the Maharishi effect. So why is all of this important? The main thing I wanted to talk about this week was, why do we want to read out these stats? Why does it matter how much everyone's meditating? Why does it matter how much you're meditating? It's because we all know about the Maharishi effect by now. And if you don't know, it's these studies that have been done that when somebody meditates in an area, they have a positive effect on the environment around them. And if you get a certain concentration of powerful meditators in an area, it's meant to be the square root of 1%, but we usually go for 1% to try and overshoot it. Then you reduce violent crime, you increase productivity, and you generally just make the environment better. And this is what the studies say, but we all kind of intuitively know this, right? Like, you know it yourself. When you're sitting there meditating and you're feeling good, you up your capacity to be able to process. You up your ability to be able to deal with the world and your environment and the people in it in a positive way. You feel like a more loving person, you're more productive and focused. So it helps you with everything. You become more of a peacemaker. And so how overwhelming it can be when you look at the news, and especially now with the high volume of social media that's spreading negativity, it can feel like meditating and not engaging in that situation can be a bit passive. But it's the opposite of that. It's probably the most active thing you can do. So don't think that you need to drop bombs to counter other people dropping bombs. And if you're not doing that, then you're not playing a game on the global scale. What you're doing and what you can contribute is the ability to be able to take in the negativity, process it, and put out positivity. It's like what trees are doing all the time, right? The trees are just there, absorbing the CO2, taking it out of the atmosphere, and then they're pumping out oxygen. And that's what you're doing when you're meditating. You're sitting there and you're taking in anything that the world's throwing at you, negativity in social media, negativity in your personal life, hopefully some positivity there too. And then you're learning to be able to spread that positivity as well. And so we don't really need the Maharishi stats and figures to convince us of that. They're just there for the people who want to catch on and see, is there some reality behind this thing that I already know? And you know it from the outside in too. When you walk into a room with someone who's feeling positive and they're good, that's what you label as vibes, right? And you can see how they're feeling and it's comfortable being in their presence and you want to be there and you want to soak up that attention, and they're just having like an air purifying effect on their environment, versus someone who's in a bad mood and you walk in straight away and you're like, oh, I got to be on my tippy toes here. What's happening? So we don't need to overcomplicate it, but that's the reason we want more people meditating. So don't feel that for you to contribute, you need to be another blaring horn on social media and you need to play that game. You contribute and you're just cultivating your own peace. That's the best thing you can do. And so you doing this is going to have a knock-on effect on everything else you do, but also it's just going to, in and of itself, make the world a better place. Whether that's your workflow, whether that's what you create and what you contribute to the world, whether it's how you're treating people, or whether it's just the atmosphere that you carry with you wherever you go. It has an effect on all of those things. So genuinely, anyone meditating, thank you very much. That's why I reframed this whole project. Before, we were making a lot of different courses about a lot of different things because I like living that lifestyle, and I brought people together to experiment with different techniques and put them out there. But the reality of the matter is, I never really thought of this as a company. I think of this very simply as something that I think is positive for the world. The more people that meditate, the more we transmute this energy and make it a better place. And sometimes it can be hard to think how to do that. And we're all living different lives. So in your work life, in your personal life, we're going to have completely different situations. And however you're contributing there, that's your business. I wish you well with that. I hope it goes well. And meditation can help with that. But what I'm interested in is spreading this effect that I experienced myself when I started to meditate. And it wasn't anything to do with a guru. It wasn't anything to do with a particular school I was attached to. It was the technique. It was Vipassana meditation that made that big difference. Yes, there were lots of other techniques I practiced before. Yes, some of them were amazing and wonderful and had great communities and had a positive effect. The reason I mainly teach Vipassana is not because I'm attached to any school. And I actually intentionally unplugged myself from any attachments I had in the Vipassana world because I didn't want to side with Goenka's school or Sayagyi Ubakin's school or the Thai monks or the Tibetan monks, that I used to meditate with. And I didn't want to be allied to any one of them or within that frame. All I wanted to do was take something that I knew was useful, that was completely non-religious, and give it to anyone who wanted it because I'd seen the effect it had in my life. You don't need a guru for that. You don't need to go and join a club for that. All you need to do is know the technique and do the meditation. So that's why we're doing this, and that's what this project is about. So if you're doing that, well done, congratulations, and thank you very much. I'm just another person on that journey. Vipassana still helps me to this day. It is the most useful thing I've learned in my whole life. And all I want to do is do my little bit to help other people learn that and to bring meditators together so they can benefit from each other. So I just wanted to remind you, that's why we're doing this. That's what we're doing. So if you want to get in touch, you want to be part of that a little bit more, then reach out to us, connect with us on social media, and reach out to us about any meditation questions you've got, any help that we can give you, or any events you're running. And we'll do our best to publicize those. If they're questions, I'll either get back to you on social media or I'll make a video and start to be able to put content out answering things in depth so you know what it is that is the deep answer to your question, not just a quick thing that I can write on social media. So that is it for the July and August Meditator update. Again, in case you didn't remember or you skipped past it, September 14th, we have another meditation event at the Astana. That capacity is about 200 to 500 people. So come along, fun for the whole family. And then on September 21st is the big one. That's going to be between 2,000 and 10,000 people. So come along, meditate. And a reminder again, if your query doesn't fit any of those other categories, but there's just something you want us to do, another type of event you want us to run, another course you want me to make, I'm aware that the Vipassana course can be a little bit difficult for some people because it's a 10-day course. So one of the changes that we're going to make this next month is that anyone that joins the Vipassana course that does the Workplace Warrior schedule option, they'll be able to skip past meditation sessions. So day one will open on day one. But then if you miss some of the meditations from day one, you'll still be able to do day two. And then if you miss some of the sessions from day two, you'll still be able to do day three. So don't worry about that. Now we're opening that up. We've heard your feedback. We've seen that some people join and they can only do 2 or 3 hours of meditation a day. And even the Workplace Warrior, which is the lowest schedule we've got, is 8 hours of meditation a day. So I understand that can be a little bit demanding. So we're going to do that. In the future, I'm also probably going to start filming another 1-day meditation course and start with that. I wasn't happy with the one that I did before, a little bit more to do with the sound quality than anything else. So I might put that 1DMC back out. If you liked it and you want me to put that same one back out, let me know, I'll put it out and I'll see if the sound quality doesn't bother you. Otherwise, I'll refilm a new one and I'll put a few things out like that with different skills framed within 1 day. So you can do those 1-day courses instead of the 10-day courses. And if there's another particular thing that you want to see, then just reach out and let me know. All right, meditators, a pleasure as always, whether you come and see me in person and you connect or whether you're reaching out online. I appreciate you. Let's keep on doing this. Let's keep on adding our collective Maharishi hours to the Maharishi effect. Much love, ladies and gents. I'll see you again next month.